Mhm. Oh, hello. You've come in on me during my daily ritual now with the pandemic. Little kinks to start today. I put on a little bit of my pandemic cologne. Anti-microbiotics. That hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Calluses, calluses. Pandemic cologne. Everybody smells like the hospital. Use it all the time. Hope you're doing well. I got nothing. No, I got a lot actually. I got a lot. The yesterday's show, which failed on several levels, it just crashed technology and everything. People loved it. People loved it because I try not to put on any front, but I put on a little bit of a front. Soon as something goes down like that, the front starts falling apart. The eye rolls start. I start becoming me. Uh, and that's what happened yesterday. So other than pandering with a little YouTube live logo, and I'm going to do a talk about this YouTube thing, this whole social media thing, and I'm going to kind of, uh, go into what I've learned about it because I think it's really interesting to hear from people when they're learning something new, because there's a pureness to their thought and give some people insight into this thing because it's a bit of a cult pyramid scheme monster. Is my first impression, but I've been wrong before, be wrong again. But let's get going. So today, and you can't see the selling out, but that's good actually that you can't see it. It's behind the banner there. There it is. A little YouTube live logo. See, that's me selling out right there. Trying to get more viewers because you get viewers. It allows you. The only thing I want is a customized name, where you don't have to give somebody this weird URL that I can't remember. So, a lot going on in the world. A lot of stuff. Thursday, April 30th, 2020. Thursday. If I did nothing else, I reminded you what day it was. Because if we lose track of time, we're just completely adrift, and we have lost track of time. We don't say TGIF, we don't say hump day anymore, because we've lost track of time. What's wrong with this picture? This is freaking City Hall on a Saturday night in Philadelphia last week. Look at this. Look at this. This is missing everything but the 12 monkeys. This is frightening. That I mean, the people not there and everything. That's not always my thing to go down there, but my God, the amount you can look at this picture and feel the economic impact of what's happening with this. We got to get through this thing, and we got to come out the other end better, smarter, wiser, and better able to deal with it when it happens again. Not if it happens again, when it happens again. Because we're Philadelphia. We need to grab Corona by its sack, beat the crap out of it, and throw it out of town. That's what we do because we're Philadelphia. I see the leaders telling us what we should do and everything. This is what pisses me off right here. It's on the list, the pile of things that piss me off. Lead by example. I mean, at least try. At least play the game. You know? The top, you've got the governor. And I don't do partisan stuff, so don't even go into that with me. Wrong has no party. Wrong has no race. Wrong is wrong. You don't stand up there and tell me about wearing masks. Don't give me a mask, lecture me about it, and then fine me for it if I don't do it, or arrest me, and then stand up there. I can't do the math on it, but I could give you a safe estimate that those people are closer than 6 feet apart. And why are they doing it? Because they've all got to be in the picture. Where are the masks? I don't know. I don't see any of them holding masks. There's the Secretary of Health up there. There's a noticeable gap between the two guys and the women around them. But other than that, I don't see a mask. Down the bottom picture, we see Vice President Pence, and we see a mask. We see several masks. It's him and one person behind him that are the only ones that don't seem to have a mask in the picture. More importantly, the guy in the chair's got a mask. Let's respect him. If you walk in a room and you see everybody's got a mask on, then you should do something. Come on, no matter where you are. And don't have a room full of no mask telling people at a lecture about getting masks. That's not right either. Both of these are wrong. Both of these are wrong. So let's not jump and automatically mock this guy. Okay, the temptation is there, but this guy's trying to make do, like we all are, with what he's got. And frankly, lettuce leaves, different leaves are used to filter impurities out of water in a lot of countries and in survival situations. He may actually be onto something. I'm not saying that we should be sticking a head of romaine on our face. That's too close for vegetables as far as I'm concerned. But what I am saying is that in a pinch, there's some value to that. Some of the stuff I see people putting on knockoff bandanas that have a thread count so big you can put your pinky through it. So this guy may be onto something. Not that, because at the end of the day, unless you're wearing N95 or better, all these masks are just so you feel better about yourself and you partake in the illusion. And that's what this guy's doing. That's what he's doing for himself. So don't mock him. The people that are putting the underwear and the bras on their face, mock them, because that's not good. There's no situation. There's no situation. I covered this before and caught a little flack because I would only put the underwear of, I don't know, it would have to be some supermodel or something. And I don't want to go down that slippery slope. But there you go. There's an industry for people. You can make a vending machine and sell them like they do in Asian countries, and they can be pandemic masks for perverts. There's probably somebody out there registering the name right now. Give me 10%. Now, next thing we're going to go into is this celebration industry that's popped up. We've been celebrating it, this thing, and I have no problem being supportive. But we're having a parade in the middle. When I was growing up, we used to have the parade at the end, and that way we all knew it was past. I fear that by having these shows in the middle, that while we are building morale, I think we're giving the false illusion that we have a better handle on things than we do. And that's dangerous. We got to be careful with that. You know, we all saw the jets fly over, and it was amazing. It's always great to see that. But there is a cost to that. Somebody broke down the cost. And while I don't know and I didn't validate this, and I'll say that going in, it looks to be right. And you got to factor this in. And we've got to just weigh it out. It's not just do one or just do the other. We just got to weigh it out. This isn't to knock it. This is to say, realize there's a cost. There's a cost with everything. 12,000 face shields. 2 ventilators. Ventilators are very expensive. This is the cost to fly for 1 hour for these guys. 601,000 surgical masks. 1,200,000 gloves, which we desperately need. test kits, 4,000 test kits, 60,000 gallons. Desperately need those. I'm not saying this didn't do something to lift morale, but let's not artificially inflate it. Let's save the actual celebration for the end, and then let's have a party, and you know, I don't want to say trash this place because we've already done that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. A lot of people going back to work, and it's starting to happen. That's good. It's a mixed message because some people were, you can't make me not work, and now the same people go, you can't make me go back to work. They don't want to go back to work. Some for justified reasons, some for not justified reasons. I went back to my youth for a classic symbol that will represent this for everybody. Look, be careful going back to work. No matter where you are on this politically, ethically, morally, or whatever. Remember this. Dead people can't spend money. Don't rush back. Don't be pushed. Your safety should come first. Your safety should come first, always. And lastly, you can be anything, be kind. A lot of things spring from kindness. Give it a try. And I got accused the other day of not wearing pants during a broadcast. I always wear pants. I was born with pants on. I'll die with pants on. So, I know something's going right because I'm starting to get people slamming me. And to the slammers, I'm always wearing pants. And what was the other thing they said? I forget. There was some other nonsense. I'm always wearing pants. I've enjoyed the comments. I enjoy every conversation. It's not a conversation, it's a monologue. But I enjoy them. I enjoy the feedback. I'm glad that we have the opportunity to talk. And I got my best compliment the other day that somebody told me that I distracted them from the events that are going on. And that was my whole point with this, was to distract people from it. I am obviously not a media outlet. I am obviously not an expert on things. Although I have seen the politicians come out a day later after watching my show and say it online for 6 figures. You're paying them 6 figures. Me, I get buckus. I get my pandemic cologne, and that's it. There you go. There's a whole business too. Pandemic cologne. I appreciate your time. Thanks for listening. And I will see you all shortly. Stay safe. And stay safe. Stay smart. Read a book. Call a friend. Zoom or Skype with someone. Make the best of this time. It's the only time we have.